If you've ever struggled to understand or to explain the difference between forgiveness and kindness and letting people walk all over you, this video is for you. So the story behind this video is my youngest son has been having an issue with his lunch teacher throughout the entire year. He was complaining about the lunch teacher being favorable towards the kids of certain nationalities and severe and unfair towards the kids of other nationalities. My kid wasn't really talking about it during the year because he was scared for me to go and speak to the principal because he was afraid of the consequences. So I guess this is the end of the year. He started talking about it more, and I requested a meeting with the principal last week, and I never heard back from them. But then there was a cherry on top. A few days ago, this lunch teacher pushed my son. Obviously, this is a very serious issue, and that escalated very fast. And I re-requested the meeting as soon as possible. And yesterday, my son came back from school, and he said the lunch teacher apologized in front of my son. And I said, okay, I'm still gonna go to school. I still need the meeting. And I was just telling this to my oldest son that the teacher apologized. I'm still going to school. And he's like, Mom, you should just forgive him. We should be kind to people. And this made me think, how do I explain this to my kid? What kindness really is and what I'm really trying to do here. Okay, what's important here is that my oldest son is very religious. He's very into religion. He's reading the Bible. He's really studying the Bible. He's praying. So he's on the path of discovering his religious path and what being faithful and religious is like. That's when I realized that this is such an important moment, not just for my son, but also for so many people who confuse forgiveness with silence or kindness with self-abandonment. And forgiveness is beautiful. Kindness is essential. But let's be clear. Jesus never asked and never taught us to become the doormats. He didn't ask us to stay silent when something is wrong. Yes, Jesus said turn the other cheek, but he also spoke truth to power. He also flipped tables at the temple when he saw injustice. He also walked away from people who wouldn't listen. Jesus taught us to love others like we like ourselves. And here it's very important. We are the part of the equation. You are the part of the equation. It all starts with you. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending that it didn't happen. Kindness doesn't mean avoiding a hard conversation. And standing up for your child, for your child's boundaries, or for your own boundaries. This is not about revenge. This is not about punishment. This is not about me trying to punish that teacher, or it doesn't mean that I'm not forgiving him, or it doesn't mean that I hate him. This is about protecting my boundaries. This is about standing my ground for what I believe. And this is actually about helping other kids, because my son is finishing school in 2 weeks and he's never coming back, but there's going to be other kids. Jesus never wanted us to suffer. He wanted us to live fully. And that includes learning to say that's not okay. And I was trying to explain to my teenage son, imagine somebody stepping on your feet. What are you gonna say? Okay, I have to be kind. That's okay. Make yourself comfortable. No, you're gonna say, excuse me, you are standing on my feet, right? And asking the person to move. Basically setting your boundaries, saying that I'm not okay with that. My boundaries start here. And I want both of my children to know that kindness and courage can coexist. So if you are on a spiritual path or raising somebody who is, remember this. God's love is not measured by how much you tolerate. It's revealed in how you honor what is right. And to my son, your faith is beautiful. Your heart is strong. And I will keep showing you what it means to love others without forgetting about yourself, without sacrificing, without putting yourself last.